So I want to take a second to talk about David Ojabo. Yeah, I know. He went to the Ravens. They the ops. You know I'm still his fan. But it doesn't really matter. His story is fucking dope. So he was born in Nigeria. He grew up in Scotland. He never played American football. He was a basketball player. He played soccer. He came to the States when he was like 15 or 16 years old. He was in high school. He was playing soccer. He didn't even touch a football in American football until he was like 16 or 17 years old. And then coronavirus hit because he didn't even get to play then. He went back to Scotland for a couple months and then he came back out here. He played high school football for a little over a year, a little less than 2 years. And he was good enough to get accepted to a major college. He was getting offers from colleges, etc. Now, this is a man who has zero experience. He said when he first started playing, he couldn't understand it because he was used to playing basketball and people bumping him. He was like, why are people bumping me? He's like, oh, I got to hit people back. Otherwise, I'm not going to have a job. Like, this is what I do. So he started getting good at football and he got offers from colleges. So out of the colleges he could have picked, he picks Michigan. Do you know why he picked Michigan? This dude is fucking great. He gives an interview and said he picked Michigan because the weather in Michigan reminds him of the weather in Scotland, and he feels at home. This is a cool motherfucker here, right? So he goes to play for Michigan, and he doesn't have a good season because of the coach. I think he had like one tackle or something. It was a bad season. But then the next season, he broke out, had a great game, brought Michigan to a Big Ten championship, had a spectacular season, and then gets picked up by the NFL. This is a man who has maybe 4 or 5 years of experience playing American football, and he just got drafted to the NFL. His parents in Nigeria only got to watch him play one game his whole career. So he was doing it on his own. He went out there, he put in the work, he worked hard. This is what they mean about the American dream. When people from other countries talk about coming over here, and this is what they talk about. And this guy right here is the American dream, but it gets his story's even better. On game day, he got hurt. On pro day, he went down. And he went down bad. And it could have been a career-ending injury. And he's not healed from it. But he has so much potential, so much raw potential, that he still got drafted to the NFL. Do you know what type of dream this is for a kid who goes from Nigeria to Scotland, then to America, and then somehow finds his way into the NFL? By putting in work, by working harder than everybody else. I really, really hope the best for this guy. I hope he becomes a star, and it's going to suck because he's on the opposition team. Fuck the Ravens, for the record. Steelers fan for life. I ain't never switching teams. But man, I hope this guy has a great season, and I hope he has a great career. But I hope the Ravens lose every single game to us.